Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. We've made this joke for a while now, but we now do potentially have a team that could benefit from Faust 9-2. I've brought it to Threadsman 4, as horrible as choices that may be, but all for the sake of the bit. So the big issue with it, it's a burn ego, it costs 3 gluttony, and before now there was not a single burn ID that had gluttony. But now, we got Leo Roshu, who does have a gluttony skill 1, so maybe we can make it to work. And as you can see here, it's also, it'll cost a little bit of pride, so we're also going to bring Leah Rodion since she's got a pride skill 1. It should work out well. We're going to try seeing if we can do anything with, 9-2. So those who don't know, the main gimmick here is it converts burn into defense level down on target, and it becomes a 3 target if we get a 6 lust resonance, which is not really great, really. But we could stack defense level down theoretically, which would be good, right? Alright, I need to actually equip it. It would have been really funny if I just didn't equip it. It would have been very fitting if I just proceeded to not use 9-2 Faust this run, wouldn't it? It's tempting, it really is. We press onward. So we're starting with Dust to Dust, Ashes to Ashes, and this is because we kind of need Soothe the Dead to keep burn count, like anything decent. So I figured we might as well. Okay, as far as the team order goes, you'd think I put Faust first. I don't want Faust first. I want someone who can actually benefit from the Honglu passive, since he's the one who's getting benched from this team. Probably someone with a Lust skill 1, and I was thinking about Mercy. And you know what? We're going to do Gregor first. It's a little bit of a strange choice, but it'll be good overall, I think, right? Something like that. Okay. And we press on. A little bit of an odd choice, I know, but I think it'll work out decently enough. Because we'll be able to trigger the Honglu passive, which means high stand unit, or when it's a highest SB, you inflict plus more burn count with all your attacks. You've got a lot of coins. You're not the worst choice for that. And otherwise, as per usual, we just start out by trying to build up the resources we need. It is 3 gluttony per usage of 9-2, so definitely gonna want to build up as much as possible. Right? Might be nice. I don't know. I feel like if it wasn't actually properly used a fusion gift in Mirrodin 3 normal, I feel like I usually try and limit it to Mirrodin 3 hard, because usually it's overkill in normal. I just want it because it's kind of needed for burn teams if we want to maintain burn decently well. Like, we'll probably manage to get, like, fiery down and stuff later down the line. Okay, we can trigger whistles here, which is nice. Unfortunate thing is, I think you're the only one with a lost defensive skill. I'm pretty sure everyone else is not. Yeah, you're Wrath. Oh no, you're lost too. Why did I not think you're lost? I actually think I've got Grip Faust wrong on my spreadsheet. Wait, let's take a look. Yeah, for some reason I have Grips as an Envy evade, which is not right whatsoever. Well, my bad. I'll fix that. You've got Sloth, you've got Wrath, There's only you two. Which isn't great, but, like, we're only gonna need the Lust Resonance when we're actually... If we want the mass attack, like, it only benefits us for the attack weight on 9-2, right? And, like, it won't matter for everything. Yeah, this guy's trying to dodge the buffoon. Crudely foolish. But yeah, Gregor just got a lot of burn, which is nice. Some people on the team do have, like, burn, or have lost egos, I guess we can use. I don't know if I have them equipped. I don't think I have Ishmael's pink shoes equipped. I don't know, which might have been slightly better. Get, like, a Lust on demand if we need to. But that's fine. We'll just kind of set up Lust, right? Like, we'll actively try not using our Lust skills, like, turn 1 or something, so that we can get the Lust resonance, like, turn 2. Or that sort of thing. Dopo Rope, anyone who can get this? No, not really. Not that it benefits us much. We need Blade Lineage IDs for it to do anything. Or Kurokuma, but you know what I mean. I think that one actually is only Blade Lineage. I don't think it benefits Kurokuma, but I might be wrong. Because you either get the hat or the Dopo robes from that event, depending on your choice. Neither of which are very Kurokuma adjacent, that's for sure. We'll go for the bottom row here. Sure thing. Next turn, everyone will have lost except for Rodion, which is fine. I guess tomorrow morning is when we're going to get to see what, Garden of Thorns I almost said Garden, like Garden of Ban. No. We're gonna be able to see what Garden of Thorns Gregor's gimmick is gonna be. That's exciting. I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be a Vov, and it's the third Vov we have. Second Vov that was designed originally to be a Vov, when you think about it. Which is fairly funny. I don't know. I've talked about it like before, like what I hope for, but there's a lot of really cool gimmicks they go for. I hope they do. I hope it's not just gonna be Rupture. I feel like it would be insanely overkill if it was like a Rupture Vov. Especially because, like, oh, you're gonna make me. The Vov is gonna synergize with Rose Spanner, of course. It would probably synergize with G-Corp if it is a Rupture-based thing, since G-Corp needs a way to inflict Rupture. If it is a Vov that inflicts Rupture, it better be like 10 Rupture, 10 count or something. I hope it doesn't, because that would be stupidly busted. I hope it's just not Rupture entirely, instead it's a more interesting gimmick, like Resonance stuff. But we'll see. More gripping? Yeah, sounds good. Probably should have gone for someone else that kind of needs the Lust more, thinking about it. I mean, I remember going to double up more, that's funny. But you may be noticing this, but I'm pressing buttons and there's a little bit more, like, slowdown than usual sometimes. I don't know, my connection's just weird today. Elterfly, sure. Yeah, like, normally it doesn't take that long to load. Oh, there's coffee and cranes. Can't afford it. It would be really nice, though, and we'll be fine. We can live without it. We'll save up costs so we can, like, upgrade Elterfly, I guess. It's not bad. It's not like the strongest thing, but it's also not bad. Maril. Usually we'll start with the funny, just doing whatever type. Start. Nice, Pierce Weakness. Means that Merso's skill 3 does a fair bit there. Because we haven't been to a rest up yet, we haven't been able to make the fusion gift, so our burn count deflection isn't the best, but at least the good thing is Dust to Dust is just a 3 burn count on all enemies starting out. Which helps out. It really does. I don't think this team is a single one-coin attack if we're not using egos, by the way. If it isn't obvious. Okay, 5 target. Unfortunately, you're a bit of a nuisance. Or, not 5 target, 5 resonance, which means it is a 2 target, because it gets +1 attack weight for 4 plus resonance. Which is fine enough, I guess. We'll spend burn on the target and inflict defense level down. We'll double up on it, too, so we might get rid of all the burn on this guy. And not an ego you use very frequently, which is a shame because it is super cool looking, just pulling the Zweihander out of the book. Not to resist it is unfortunate, but that's fine. You got that defense level down going. Oh, it killed, so no commemorative coin for us. That's fine. We weren't really relying on the commemorative coin, I don't think. 10 defense level down on that guy this turn, which is pretty solid. We do just beat him to death this turn, though. Get the whistles to trigger just so we can get the sanity up for people that don't need the sanity up. Good enough. Good enough. I mean, I guess we'll just take Chimera's Fortune. Enemies inflict more burns. What a scary thing to do. We'll go this path. That should work well enough. I hope. Okay, we'll just start with whatever, yeah. Whatever is good enough, usually. And you get Elbow Strike, it is good burn count from this, so that's nice. Make sure these guys have the burn. Elderfly means that the burn is spreading around very randomly, but that's a good thing, really, of course. Yeah, get that Gluttony skill going. We need more Gluttony. We're almost out of Gluttony already. Yeah, maybe we should have gone for Coffee and Cranes. We could have probably sold Sun Shower for it. We don't really need Sun Shower that much. I only took it because, like, oh, if we spam Mass Attack for using the 9-2, we will get the benefit. Although, of course, it only counts the Mass Attack if we do have 4+ Lust Resonance. Or Lust Absolute Resonance, even. Not exactly the strongest effect, that's for sure. That's fine. We'll try making the most of it. I'm pretty sure I don't even know if I used 9.2 like at all the run I actually was trying to focus on 9.2 that one time when it released. I think I didn't have any gluttony like the entire time, and we just got away with just not using it basically. Okay, there's the breath that health only helps Ryoshu really. Actually, is 9.2 slash? It looks like it should be slash. You'd think so. Oh, there's Suit the Dead by the way. Nice. And get his plus over here for more burn potency on enemies. Good stuff. I don't even remember. It might be blunt or something randomly. It is slash though. That's good. That's good. I think Sinclair's is blunt, but it makes sense because it is egos you use it with grip Sinclair. Genuinely, like the only thing it has going for him is it's supposed to be used with grip Sinclair. Which is fine. No, I guess that is better than 9.2 Faust, which doesn't really work with any of her identities, right? It was a strange situation. I can full Lost Resonance next turn. I guess it depends on if Gregor starts with a skill 2 and a second skill slot, but like, that's fine. Close enough either way. I'm not going to bother using you because these are just fronts that die fairly easily, but yeah, we get to get the 7 Lust Resonance. How swell is that? They're all staggered, so we just kind of get to beat them to death super hard this time. Which is nice. Yeah, there we go. Time for the second floor boss. I didn't see what its weaknesses are, so I don't know what it is, but maybe it's something that's good for 9.2, potentially. Possible. Blunt and Wrath. Okay. You guys resist lust, yeah, I had a feeling. That's okay. We'll be able to get the resonance turn 3, maybe. Yeah, this is unfortunate, the fact that you're not getting your skill 3 next turn. We really need to change yours. We really need to change yours, too. You two are the ones that kind of are rough on lust, but you've got Force for the Flames, if nothing else. So it's not that big of a deal for you. Do that, yeah. Don't do that either. Do that. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Good job, Ryoshu. You took 3 damage for that. How unfortunate. But yeah, we're just gonna try stack and burn. Don't really want to use Rodion's skill 3 yet because it'll probably drain all the burn count from one of these enemies. Actually, we do have the mask now, Soothe the Dead, so burn count shouldn't be that big of a deal. And look at that. Okay, I pulled up the message for a second there. Okay, next turn we get Lost Resonance. That's good to see. We'll just attack you guys a bunch, I suppose. Might as well. And then next turn we'll do the funny. Execution you don't have a lot of burn count. We probably need to hit him with some of the burn units. Faust is not a burn unit. Oh, we did a little bit too much damage that turn. That's fine. That's how it goes often. I'm not that shocked. You're gonna get some of this burn count reduced on this enemy, which is not gonna matter too much based on how much you inflicted there. Oh no, that was your skill 2, not your skill 3. Right, your skill 3 is the last one. Keep on forgetting. So used to just Wrath being, you know, the burn thing and expecting Wrath skill 3s, because we've got a fair bit of Wrath skill 3s in the burn team. Investigate the factory, you gotta take on the biggest guy. You guys are not doing much this turn, right? Fair enough. But, like, reasonably, this should hit all of them. And, like, it's not gonna matter too much. It's defense level down this turn, which is another big issue. So, like, she's slow this turn. What is 10 defense level down going to do when this guy's already at 1 HP because she's going second to last? Yeah. Bit of damage, spend some burn count, that sort of thing. The good stuff. We're inflicting more burn count with everything we do, so it's not that big of a deal, of course. Every time Gregor inflicts burn, he basically just gets a +2 to burn count infliction because of the Hong Lu passive and paired with Soothe the Dead. And you hit all these guys with this. So cool looking. They were just lust, so they're not taking full damage from it effectively. And that defense level down doesn't do too much. Do it again, though, yeah. More defense level down, let's go. And I saw a 20 defense level down on all these guys, which would be really cool if it was next turn or something and not, you know, this turn defense level down. It really feels like, and I've noticed this, you notice this a lot with like Rhyme Shank too, but it feels like this is supposed to like very directly like compete with Hexnail and be like, it's supposed to be like a Hexnail in situations where Hexnail doesn't help you, right? If you know what I mean, because like Hexnail only benefits certain teams with a lot of Pierce, teams with a lot of Envy. This feels like Hexnail, but for burn teams, I guess. Or anything they can get stack a little bit of burn and can get away with, you know, spending it. So similar to Hexnail, speed kind of matters a lot, so maybe using LCR Faust is the play, but then she doesn't have any Lust skills. But she doesn't need Lust skills if she's using 9-2, as long as she doesn't have multiple skill slots, right? Pinpoint Logic Circuit's kind of the choice anyways. More burn is funny, and, you know, Lust. Malphus is nice too, but it only triggers once because it doesn't give us to us until we get to the next floor, because that's how it works. Rude as it is. Let's see which way they go. Fighting the fish this floor. That's alright. Alright. You're gonna get decent loss this turn. What are you going for? Okay. That works. You guys just gotta redirect. You do that. Works well enough. And get the whistles going for the bit. Faust kind of needs the sanity, actually. So yeah, it's not bad. Fanatic helps too, but like not that much because it's basically, you know, nails on the target. Because we're not going like very heavy into Engorp stuff. We don't have the most nails. With +2 power, we don't have to do too much. From the Fanatic. The 15 SP healing is always super beneficial. Yeah. 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 The 15 SP was not enough, it would seem. We needed more. It's fine. Them's the breaks. That thing just exploded. The actual spending of the burn did finish its life off, I think. But yeah, because it's wrath damage, right? I'm pretty sure skill 3 does wrath damage burn. Yeah, look, wrath affinity damage equal to burn potency on target max 30, reduce burn count by 2. How funny indeed. Whack these guys around a bit or something. That'll work. Creative Palm Strike will do a lot, that's for sure. A lot of burn too. Every single attack is just inflicting a bunch of burn things, a combination of Soothe the Dead and Pinpoint Logic Circuit. You do just die though, no need to worry about the burn. Cool. Gonna double up on that guy, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. I think no matter what, I think somebody might have survived. Or not, they all died, okay. So it doesn't matter who we doubled up on. Faust was not needed this turn. But now we get our rest stop, don't we? Oh yeah, we get this first. I guess we'll take Burning Intellect. It's something. There's Fiery Down. And there's Coffee and Cranes. Gregor doesn't really need multiple skill 2s. It could be nice, don't get me wrong. We don't need it. We're selling the hilt though, so we got more stuff to refresh with and stuff. Merso, he definitely does not need it. Defibrillator really isn't a bad choice, but I'm kind of too focused on getting skill changes. You don't really need a skill change. Okay. Be like that, I guess. I guess we carry on. Might get enough cost to do... I guess we don't have good Fiery Down, so we'll do these 2 fights, get some cost, potentially be able to get it to plus. Well, at least be able to get it to plus pretty easily. We'll get enough cost for that. And if we're lucky, maybe plus. If we get like a lucky 20% and just save some of our cost when we upgrade it. We'll see. Okay. More burn. Now enemies' burn gets doubled if it's over 20 after the first turn, which is always a very funny effect to have from Fiery down. A lot of enemies will have a lot of, like, near that much burn anyways, but, like, that guy's getting to 100. That guy burns to death, actually. It doesn't matter if his burn gets doubled. Yeah. I did notice that. So we'll go for that. Why not? Get the whistles going, get the fanatic for Faust. It also targets Gregor, but, Gregor can't get fanatic because he's not an N-Corp unit. It would give him 15 sanity, but if he actually needed it, then it would give it gives anyone 15 sanity because it targets 2 with lowest SP. It just defaults to Gregor and Faust if there isn't anyone at low SP, if everyone's at the same number. Because of the turn order shenanigans. And there they go. Good stuff. What was next? Was it Pecatule or was it? It's just a normal blunt fight, okay. Probably Inquisitors or something. We might be able to grip the Inquisitors to death, which is always nice. Hey, Corp instead. Similar enough, really. Get more pride. You know, we still do not have a lot of gluttony. Luckily, even when we don't actually use Ryoshu's skill 1, we do get 1 gluttony each turn thanks to Coffee and Cranes, because we're always going for a lust skill pretty much, right? We just have a lot of them. Being a lust skills, lust turn. Love to see it. This video is, I'm definitely gonna call this video like 9-2's like redemption arc or something fancy like that, and it's gonna be really funny because it's doing like nothing. Even when we're like focusing on it entirely, it does nothing. It just gives people like the sense of like, oh, did they make it good? No, they really didn't. One of those egos where, you know, maybe thread spin 5, maybe thread spin 5. If it was like defensive down next turn as well or something, that could be good. It could also be strong, I guess, but like you're doing it on burn team anyways, it's kind of limited. We get enhanced this once at least. If we get lucky, we can do it twice. We got lucky. Oh, nice. Cool, I'll take it. So now when they have 20 plus burn, their burn gets multiplied by 2.5 instead of 2 at the end of the turn. Cool. Okay. Next turn we'll get the Lust Resonance, most likely. I guess it's Gregor dependent, but that's fine. We believe in Gregor. Okay, can't get the full Lust Resonance, that's fine. We can still get, you know, a 5 absolute resonance. And a 6, like, total resonance. Only 5 absolute, though. Wouldn't be enough to get, you know, the 2 target 9-2. Not that we were using 9-2, or really. Wouldn't be enough to get 3 target 9-2. Yeah, well, fish time. We'll just see how this goes. It says it's weak to lust. I think, like, its weaknesses are weird. I don't know if the entire thing is weak to lust. It might be, like, a part of it, though. I think the body is or something, right? I never remember. Yeah, the body is, but that's the only part that is actually weak to lust. Oh, we get full resonance this turn, actually. We don't want to do full resonance this turn, though, right? We'll be able to do it next turn, and next turn we'll actually have a bunch of burn on each of the parts, right? So you try that. I guess we should go slowest to fastest to make sure we can actually do stuff. Sure, looks good enough for me. We won one of the neutrals, that's good. Gregor's Clash was a little iffy, and so was Faust's, but we won both of those, so that's nice. Faust, actually, if she got hit there, she could have very well been staggered. Which would have been really funny. If we couldn't get 9-2 Faust off next turn after all. We actually could have used gripping with her, because she's going to use 9-2 anyway. She does not need to have a lust on her dashboard. A lot of burn count on the tail, that's good. And solved. Win all our clashes. You take a bunch of burn damage this turn, and we will see how much we can do to the body. Right? That'll be the main thing, probably. Just how much do we do to the body? Who are you going for? That doesn't matter. We'll clash with you. Yeah, you go for the body, and you can just one side of the body since we don't need everyone to clash. And full loss resistance, which means we get the 3 target 9-2, and it'll go twice because of commemorative coin. I've staggered the left leg. The 2.5 times burn multiplier all the parts took this turn, because they all had 20 plus burn, means that they're all burning a fair bit, which means we can spend a decent bit of it without too much to fear, because they're going to be regained just thanks to Fiery Down next turn, right? Pretty safely. So we've got 20 defense level down on, like, multiple parts now. Don't know which parts exactly, it's kind of hard to tell when it's, you know, going like this. We did hit 3 parts both times, I believe, so that's good. We broke something. I think we get a left leg. Yeah, this Flame Fleet should do a decent bit. Actually, no, never mind. The tail didn't get hit by either of those 9-2s. It was the other 3 parts that could hit both times, so that won't do too much. But the other attack, I think that was the only attack going for the tail. Yeah, this Pinpoint Blitz will do a lot. Especially since the body's the one that's weak to lost G's. Got its stagger plus, and it just burns to death. Honestly? 9-2, it feels like it did a lot there, really. Maybe I was wrong into assuming that it wasn't going to really do much of anything. Maybe I was. And, like, the idea of turning into a Faust 9-2 believer is, like, a scary thought, because, like, well, it takes a lot to go down that rabbit hole, it feels like, right? Like, believing in 9-2 Faust. But it might be happening. It might be happening. That wasn't too bad. So we're relying on EO gifts and stuff like that, and we're gonna need her to be at by high speed second turn against him if we wanted to really do a lot, but like I think I'm seeing the vision potentially. We just need to make sure we have enough gluttony. Although the thing is, even though we have Ryoshu here, we get as much gluttony as we do going for her skill 1 as we do not going for it because of copying cranes. Fine. Yes, if I really want to be funny, I should have, like... What did I ditch? I probably should have ditched, like, Rodion or something, instead taken Magic Bullet Otis and just spammed Yasunyata for the lost fragility. Right? Although then, in that case, it was very possible that Yasunyata would have been the thing to get the commemorative point instead of, it going to 9-2 against, like, the bosses and stuff. Because then she wouldn't have lost skills, she'd have to rely on Yasunyata, right? We could use like an ID that has less though, I guess, instead, like your own Molar or something. But if we want the burn, we go Magic Bullet. If we were just going to spam the ego with Magic Bullet though, then I guess we might as well go for something that has Lust in case we need to go for something like a Lust skill. I don't think any of our IDs have a Lust defensive skill, and that's just because there's not a lot of Lust defensive skills. I kind of noticed that. Interesting stuff. Although my Excel document might just be wrong, because it said Grip Faust was Envy Evade for some reason. I think I just messed up somehow. I don't know how, it should be an obvious enough thing to do. But it doesn't matter. Let's do this. Relax, we'll handle this. Execution. Wholesome. Love executing. Gregor loses his flash. He didn't take too much damage though. Which I guess is good. Oh yeah, because we actually have suddenly one day equipped, so he's not actually weak to Wrath. I'm so used to him being weak to Wrath, because I feel like most of the time I do just go for like Remain instead. But it's nice that you're just neutral to it for once. Probably helped him I didn't take too much damage from that. But it shouldn't make that big of a deal, right? Cool, a lot of burn damage this turn, a lot of them just die from burn, and these two get staggered from it, so works out. 1 more whistles for the road. Not that we needed it or anything, but it's just funny to go for. I haven't paid too much attention to my announcers. Do I have the normal stuff selected, I assume? right? It should just be like, yeah, okay, looks good. Just wanted to make sure.
벌써 화끈하네.
I really do not look at the announcers much at all anymore. It's just kind of background noise. Like, there's so much fighting
사실
noise
이런
and stuff.
고무고실은 제가 아니라 세피라들의 역할이긴 하죠.
Thank you for babysitting, Angela.
저는 순식간에 끝내죠.
That's not rude at all, don't
스스로
worry.
해내고 있으니까요.
Didn't hurt my feelings at all. Bonk. That guy's got nails at least. So, like, if you do target that guy next turn, when we get Fanatic for the Lost Resonance, maybe you'll get that power up for that.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
No dice there, that's fine. Yeah, because this guy. Well, it really doesn't make that big of a difference. We don't have the Lost Absolute Resonance, but we're still getting the whistles off for the very huge benefit it's providing us of doing literally nothing. Good stuff.
좋다. 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
벌써
좋아.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
다음.
And the final guy burned to death. Fitting enough. Now we get some events, some stuff of the like, and then we'll get to fight Kim. Normal event. I mean, we'll take this and we'll probably just sell it because it doesn't do anything for us. No more normal fights to do. I mean, we'll take this and we'll sell it because it doesn't do anything for us. Soon we can pass the check. Nice, good job. Broken Blade. This sells for a fair bit, right? No, I'm thinking of the Dopa Road. I know Dopa Road sells for like 300 or something. How much does the Blade sell for? 171, not bad. We'll sell this. We'll sell this. We'll sell everything else that doesn't do anything for us at this point. So like this, Coffee and Cranes, kind of too late for that. And yeah, roll with that. See if we can get... I mean, yeah, we'll take that for the bit. 50 Hunt is good too. Even get a skill change for someone that kind of really wants a skill change. Ryoshu, we really want Rodion. Kind of want to fish for it a little harder, I think. No dice. Alright, that's fine. Should have just gone for Ryoshu. That's okay. Anything we particularly want to upgrade here? Nothing we really need. Yeah. We'll just roll with this. Should be good. Nothing to upgrade. Nothing that we can afford to upgrade, I should specify. Yeah, we'll try this. Actually, you're a bit of a liability. I brought N-Corp Dawn here in case we needed her because, she's got Lust, right? I don't think we'll need to go the full burn team for this, right? Does not feel like it at all. Now, your sanity is not great, that's for sure. You're just gonna be, like, on one side of attack duty, though, so that's fine. Okay, nice. Do that gaze next turn. It helps out a fair bit, because we don't have too much slash, although... we do some of it. Struggling. You can ego. And you can do that. Yeah, that'll work well enough. It's a favored, not, you know, the highest chance of it going fine, but it'll work well enough. Force for Flame, super good because we get Fragile this turn. Or I mean, we inflict Fragile this turn, which applies next turn, right? So next turn we'll do more damage off. Next turn is when we're going to go all into the funny mode. We double up on it for 4 Fragile next turn, because, you know, that's funny. Her sanity suffers a little bit, but that's fine. It's worth it for the 40% more damage this guy takes next turn.
좋다. 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Interesting how it seems that Force for Flames doesn't actually trigger... Huh. Doesn't seem like it triggered Soothe the Dead. Because she didn't inflict any burn count with the Force for the Flames. Oh. I may be stupid. Never mind. I forgot we needed 5 burn units to trigger Soothe the Dead. No, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, that's my bad. Well, we don't need it. Would it be nice? Yeah. But, like, we'll live without it pretty fine, I think.
응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하잖아.
Shh.
힘내긴 해보자고.
Silly me. Forgetting about, you know, kind of like a crucial part of this run. It's not that crucial part of this run, though, to be honest. You've got paralysis this turn, that's fine. You won't for long. It's gonna be like, oh, hopeless, hopeless. Some things that aren't really that hopeless, right? Like, sure, there's a little bit of a lack of hope, but like not that lack of hope with this. You'll just play times 2, I guess. Is corroded negative? No, it's positive too, but I'll still roll with it, I think, yeah. That'll work. Flame Cleave should beat one of these. Rushdown should beat one of these. Because the paralysis will be gone. Yeah, it's even saying favored already. So it's really not that bad of a chances. Okay, this should go twice, yep. Alright, looks good. Yeah, there goes your paralysis. There goes your funny chances of stuff happening. Don will make sure that this guy stays a decent burn count, I suppose, if nothing else. I guess Gregor's kind of goated because he's got the Honolulu passive. See how much we do this turn. And here comes the 9-2s. Only one body part, so the resonance actually doesn't matter. I now realize, but that's fine. Spend some of the burn potency on it, 20 in total for 20 defense level down. That will apply to the corroded impending, or not impending day. Lifetime stew. Which means a lot. 4 fragility, 20 defense level down. And then a pretty strong attack. Pretty good, I think. I'm gonna sure roll tails to like a 22 on the soup, so that's not bad. If we could stagger him, it would be really good, but I don't think we're gonna do quite enough in time. That's fine. 31, we had to get the heads, that's good. This will do a lot of damage on top of us having a lot of lust resources, so it's gonna do a fair bit there. Resonance also change how much lust we spend and that sort of stuff. There's the stagger. That's decent, I guess. And we get the lust resonance again if we want. Alright. We'll go for it. We want to try corroding it, actually. We could, but it's a bad idea. I'll just say that. We're gonna corrode and kill people. Aren't we? I should force Flame's last turn, but that's fine. You should probably just attack, yeah. Let's do this. That'll work. Tails, okay. That makes sense. Your Sandy isn't great. You're doing fine, really. The whistles helps a little bit, but like an insane bit. But it's still a fair bit, right? You're at negative 20 now, though, so we really cannot keep on getting away with the 9-2s. But that's fine. We shouldn't need more, right? We might. But you'll at least be able to clash against it if we do need more. Ideally, we just kill you this turn. Not exactly like the most likely thing of happening. We're really not doing a lot of burn damage. It's just 99 a turn. So we don't have anything fancy to trigger burn multiple times in this team. You really need it. You don't really need that most of the time. I mean, it helps a lot, but you know what I mean, right? Right. We also don't even need the Lust Resonance. I keep on forgetting because, like, it's a single target. It only matters for the amount of the attack weight 9-2 has. We could just be going for a strong attack or something to really benefit from the... But, oh well, that's fine. We'll try it. Oh, you're actually not low enough to start Blade Dancing. I think it's a... It really was close to happening. Okay, this happens. You get counter and you might get staggered, right? Yeah. Well, strange as it is, we're gonna pray on that. So you don't do it twice and corrode and kill us all. Right? And we're gonna need to change order a little bit, aren't we? That's going for you too. Is anything going for either of you? Nope, you can't do anything this turn. Nope, you can't do anything. Okay, never mind then. We'll just let Faust get hit then, I think. If she dies, like, she served her purpose, she'll at least get 10 defense level down here. If she gets staggered and can't do any more than that, that's fine by me. You get some growing resentment in the process, but not a lot because you don't do too much damage. You get 25. You're the lust, I think. And there's a stagger, so you don't do it again. That's good. That's really good, actually. For our safety, at least. Could have been nice to get another one off for more defense level down stacking, but didn't matter. A lot of strong attacks this turn. It should do a lot to him. He dies, I think. Pretty safe to say. Intergate elbow strike. Yeah, fine. You do some damage with Faust. She's not like dead or anything though. And you resist this, but you do die to burn if nothing else. Actually, Dawn might kill if she gets lucky with some of these rolls. No, he doesn't kill here, no. And burn does the job though. Okay. Well, can't lie that we did use Faust 9-2, and we got some degree of benefit out of it. Who knows, it might have been a rough fight without it, you know?
이걸로 일주일은 놀고 먹을 수
With more damage and stuff, thanks to the defense level down, that sort of deal. And like, we didn't really, and it was such one's burn potency. When we've got fiery down, burn potency does like, means like nothing, right? Would we have been better off with Soothe the Dead instead of having Dawn? Potentially? I wanted the soup though. Which I'm sure is something a lot of you can just relate, really wanting soup. Yeah. Wrong place. Brain veered off for a second there. Daily pulls. What do we get? Anything special? I went down Gregory shards. Not a lot, yeah. That's fine. I wasn't expecting to have a lot. I'll have to use a bunch of boxes if I want to get Garden of Thorns, and I do want Garden of Thorns, so you need to spend a lot of boxes. That's fine. Not too bad. Oh! Is this a duplicate Rodion? No, it's Rhino Merso. Sure thing. I guess I'll take it. More Merso shards is decent. How much do I have? Yeah, some, I guess. You can always thread those if need be. Yeah, 92 Faust, there's Gluttony on the burn team now. It's relatively usable. There's less lust than there used to be, just simply because, I mean, it feels like it, because there's more things with lust skill 3s, but Ryoshi's not really that big of an issue, and Rodion, I guess Rodion's the only issue if you want to try doing for that, but maybe you don't want her on the team. Although if you do replace her, probably just throw on or just throw on Grips and Glare or something if you want to try this yourself, probably. That's probably the best play. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!